Hey everybody, this is Josh at Backyard Leisure. Just getting on here today to give you a quick overview of the Caldera Spas Seychelles, and I have a confession to make. This is my favorite hot tub. This is the hot tub I have at home, as a matter of fact. It's not the biggest hot tub we sell or the most expensive, but it is my favorite. My wife and I wet tested a lot of hot tubs, and this is the one we chose for ourselves. So I'm going to give you an unbiased review of the Caldera Spa Seychelles today. So I'll just tell you why we chose it. We tried a lot of things. One is my wife and I, we both like the ability to have a really vigorous massage. And the Seychelles was capable of providing that. It is also very adjustable, so if you don't necessarily want something that really works on you deep, you've got the ability to turn it down. But for us, that was really important, and we felt like we didn't have to sacrifice. We were able to have powerful massage all throughout the tub, no matter where we were sitting, rather than having to kind of steal power from here to get it over there. We also liked that we were both comfortable in the tub. I'm about 6'2". My wife is 5 feet tall even, so it's not common for us to find a tub where we both have a lot of seating options. And I don't know how it works. It must be some sort of voodoo, but the Seychelles works well for both of us. We're both able to enjoy all 5 of the jetted positions in this tub. Another thing that was really kind of a deal maker for us was that we found out that we absolutely had to have a hot tub with a Euphoria Jet in it. So we're going to turn this on here in a little bit, but right down there in the center you can see that large gray circle. It's called the Euphoria Jet. It's kind of unique to Caldera, and what that can do is we can direct a large amount of water straight up. Okay, so this gives you a large, powerful, direct stream of water, and we use this for a lot of things. I have customers that tell me all kinds of, they'll get their knee over it or their hips or their back or whatever. For us, the most important thing was that my wife suffers from plantar fasciitis. I've never had it, but I understand it's pretty painful. And her doctor told her to roll her foot over a tennis ball to kind of stretch that out. And she has found that the water pressure coming out of the Euphoria Jet gives her that same sensation, but with the added benefit of the warm water sort of loosening everything up. So she's found if she uses the hot tub every day, as I highly recommend that you should, that pretty well relieves all of those issues with the plantar fasciitis if she can get in there for 15-20 minutes a day and work on it over that Euphoria Jet. The Seychelles, I would call it a 5-seater. You've got 5 jetted positions. You do also, though, have a nice flat step-in that can also be used as a cool-down seat, or maybe if you've got children, you could have a kid sit there. We really like that, though. A lot of tubs don't have a nice flat place to step in, especially tubs with loungers. A lot of tubs, you're stepping in on the lounger. This gives you the best of both worlds. You've got a really well-jetted lounge seat, but you've also got that easy access point right there. So we liked that a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of turn this on so we can work our way around. Actually, maybe before I turn it on, I'll just let you see, because once we turn the water on, things go crazy and you can't see jets anymore. So in this seat, you've got, as you can see, you've got 4 of these kind of precision jets that are going to give you a lot of pressure sort of right in the center of your back. And then down on either side of your lumbar, you've got these are my favorite kind of jets here. So if you have them pointed directly forward like this, you get a direct, straightforward massage. But if you turn them over like this, then the water pressure causes them to spin. And then you really get this kind of large kneading action. And if you've got a pretty good amount of jet pressure behind that, you can really work into some deep tissue massage with that. So that's that seat. Coming over here, this is a little bit higher. So sometimes I'll use this as a spot to cool off a little bit. It also has probably about the lowest back jet I've ever seen. As you can see, it's almost down into the curve where that seat turns down. So you'll get really down low, almost down to your tailbone on that one. And then this seat here, you can see you've got full back coverage up high on the neck, all the way down with those small precision jets. And I'll tell you what, there was a time where I didn't really think that I cared for a seat like this with just these small jets, because I always felt like they just didn't I just couldn't really feel them. What I found out was that all those tubs I'd been in the past, I just didn't have enough power. So as it turns out, if you've got enough power behind them, this really does create a different type of massage than you can get out of the larger jets, and it is really nice. So I will normally, I'll start. My wife and I, we usually use the tub together. So one of us will normally start in one of these corner seats. Eventually we'll probably switch to get over into the other, and then while one of us is kind of cooling down, the other one will use the lounge seat, and then we'll switch again. So here you've got another little bit higher seat with a single jet in the back, and then you do have a really nice lounge in this. And I've mentioned this in other videos, but some people are a little hesitant about a lounge seat because maybe they've used a hot tub in the past where they weren't comfortable in the lounge. Maybe they floated and they were constantly struggling to try to stay down in that seat. And that's certainly something to be aware of, and maybe you should try a hot tub out before you buy it. But I can tell you that a well-designed lounge seat in a more modern tub, and especially in a Caldera, those seats are designed much better to alleviate that issue. So your back is a little bit more upright than an older style lounge, and your knees are a little bit higher. So you kind of get this wedge. And then also, if your legs aren't quite long enough to reach to these foot jets here in the lounge, you've got these, you can maybe see you've got like these little ridges where you can kind of get your heels in there and help to hold yourself in. And hold yourself in you should, because it does have quite a bit of power too if you turn it all the way up, with some good high neck jets there, some of those, again, those adjustable spinner jets on your shoulder blades, and then sort of a lower lumbar there as well. You can also maybe see from where you're standing right now that you've got some foot jetting for each of those bucket seats there also. So really, no matter where you're sitting, you've got the opportunity to get a nice full body massage and move around and do that circuit therapy. The other thing that we really enjoy about this tub is it is a saltwater hot tub. So that has made our maintenance routine quite a bit easier. So if you're not familiar with that technology, basically there's a system built into this tub where we put salt in the tub right when we start it up. That salt does not go away. You typically don't have to add any unless you change the water, but the hot tub automatically turns that salt into sanitizer every day. So you set an output level that basically matches how much you use the tub, so that you're constantly producing a natural form of sanitizer at the same rate that you're using it. So it makes your soaking experience softer, more natural, gives you a little bit less to do. You know, we're not all looking for more things to maintain, so it's a little bit more hands-off. It also makes your water last longer. Typically you can get at least a year between water changes on a saltwater tub, and that's been my experience for sure. You've got nice lighting in the Seychelles. It's a pretty simple system. Basically, you've got 3 brightness levels. You can see, in addition to kind of waterline lighting and underwater lighting, your little handrail there is lit up, as well as your water feature. And then you can also change the colors here. You can make them stop on any color you want, or if you go to where it says loop on, then it's just going to scroll through them kind of nice and slow. Your saltwater system's controlled right here through your top side. Temperature adjustment, everything you need is right here, and it's really an intuitive system. I've found you've got kind of your 4 main buttons on the outside, and then your 4 on the inside that are easy to navigate. So we're going to kick it on here real quick. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit Jet Max so that we get everything all at once. So right now we have the massage really evenly distributed through the tub. We have our diverter knobs here set right to the middle. So that means that we're not biasing power to any one particular place, we're just spreading it out all really evenly. And you can see we have a lot of action here. Like I mentioned, it's important, I think, to have the ability to have a really strong massage, but also to have the ability to turn that down, because not everybody wants it to be that powerful, or maybe just not all the time. So what you can do, one way you can adjust, is you have several of these small knobs around, and they're each going to control a seat. So if we turn this, now you can see that this seat has become a little bit gentler. We had the exact same amount of water coming out here, but we've turned off the air. So by turning on the air, we get a little bit more powerful massage. You can also adjust the actual water flow through any of your mid-size and large jets by turning the face of the jet individually. And then if you need a really extra powerful massage, that's where these diverters come into play. Right now we're mixed evenly. If we turn this way, now I've essentially turned that seat off. I've diverted all of that power over to this seat. Or of course, you can do vice versa. There we shut that seat off and we've got all of our power here, and I really love that with all those precision jets. And then I'm going to turn this one pump off just so you can see a little bit better. So this pump is basically going to control our lounge seat and our Euphoria, and right now we've got them mixed pretty evenly. If we turn this way, you can see we've increased our Euphoria Jet. We've still got some neck action here in the lounge. If we turn the other way, we're going to take all the water out of that Euphoria and direct it into the lounge to give us the most vigorous massage we can have right there. Moving to the kind of a wider view here, it's a beautiful tub, some unique styling, fits in well with really any decor. It is available in 3 different colors, and one of the things that's always impressed me about Caldera, again, I've mentioned this on other videos, is you can tell that they are really engineered to have excellent fit and finish. A lot of your manufacturers, maybe they buy kind of off-the-shelf cabinetry and they just sort of screw it all together. But Caldera does design all of their own stuff and engineer it in-house, and they fit together really well. They look like they were designed to be that way. Again, 3 colors available on the outside, 5 colors on the inside that you can mix or match to make it work with your decor. So this is the Caldera Spa Seychelles. You may have noticed it is my favorite tub. Feel free to reach out to us if you have any more questions on this model or any of the other Calderas for that matter. You can find us on Facebook by searching Backyard Leisure. You can comment on this video here on YouTube, or our website is backyardleisure.com. I'm Josh at Backyard Leisure. Hot tub, you need it.